This is the second video in a video series covering the stances that I know and my current understanding of them. Our last video is on the Japanese style stance that is very defensive and not very offensive. Today's video will be on the Fool's Guard, which is one of the European stances. It is where you hold the sword low to the ground, like such. It's actually kind of similar to the one we did last time. It's just down. It's meant to be a trick, almost, in the sense that you look like you're completely open, right? Because if an enemy swings at you, your sword's way down here. The trick is, you look like you're not doing anything when you're actually able to, defense is not good, right? You got to move the sword very far to defend. However, you can bring the tip up and do a thrust very quickly, and it's very surprising. You just have to be careful. It's kind of the opposite of yesterday's video. It's very bad at defense, but it can be good at offense. It's not like an offense, like Vomtog is like a good offensive, like if you want to do damage. This one's not really focused on damage, it's more focused on surprise. But it's also a good one if you just want to learn how to fight from neutral. Like if you're just standing holding a sword, this is kind of like a relaxed stance. You just got it in one hand at your waist. This is almost Fool's Guard. You can bring it up really quick in a thrust, or you can bring it up in a cut. You can also cut with the false edge of the blade if you just kind of bring it up like this in a cutting motion towards your opponent. You can kind of do a quick back cut kind of thing. Anyway, enough blabbing on. Let's show it in action a little bit here. So you can see I'm not very defensive, but if I just... See, that's the problem. Okay, it's not a good start. The trick is probably to wait till they attack in this game, at least, because then I think that's the reason it's so effective, is because I can just step back from anything they do. As long as I keep good spacing, I can just step back and then thrust. It's a very effective tactic, and it's a very relaxed stance. That's probably why I do it so much, because it's so effective. It's so easy. It does rely on them attacking first, which isn't great when you're fighting a group. And I don't know, certain situations it doesn't work very well. And in real life, your enemy's not going to walk up and just whiff the air in front of you. They're going to probably hit you if you just stand there. But in the game, I can literally just stand here and he might not even hit me. This guy's got a pretty short weapon. See, look, I don't even have to move. What are you doing, man? I don't know if he'll ever hit me, actually. That's close. But I think that's why it works so well in this game, because you can it's very easy to avoid the enemy's attacks. You can just step in and stab him in the face, But I do enjoy the guard. And you can defend from it. Although generally I would recommend dodging from it. I think the time it takes to and I think the defense would be try to bring the hands up and bring the blade closer to the body, like that. Would be how I would recommend defending in it. I don't know if that's correct or whatever, but if I was to block, that's how I would do it. I would pull it up like this. But that would only block against kind of mid-low attacks. If they're going in high, I guess high you'd have to go horizontal. I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert, I'm just having fun blabbing at the screen. Yeah, that's Fool's Guard. One of my favorites, mainly because I'm lazy and you don't have to have your arms up doing stuff, you're kind of just standing around. It's definitely a good one to learn to thrust from. Very fun. That will conclude the video. Goodbye.